Thank you very much for ordering this astrology report. This is the Peace Dealer, and I hope you gain the utmost of quality from this report. I'm very excited to give you this reading because I see you are one of us. And by one of us, I mean the Jinchuriki, or sacred beings, that allow beings of our class to be transformers. This has everything to do with the moon being 8 signs away from your sun. I have this as a Gemini with a Capricorn moon. So we have very much so of a soul spirit link affinity, whatever you want to call it. This is profound though, because even though there are various people who have like their sun and moon with this, what makes us Jinchuriki, or like sacred beings, is the Saturn conjunct moon aspect. And the Saturn conjunct moon aspect has much to do with how your soul is a vessel of chronos and time. This makes you a karmic lord at a very soul level, which out of all of the people of this position, you may be one of the most powerful at a spiritual level because Saturn is ruled by Cap. So the Saturn and Aqua, the Cap and Aqua parties definitely have much more power with the Saturn energy. But it's a very important theme to keep in mind, especially with Isis and Osiris that join the party here, making you very receptive to the twin flame potential that anybody may have in their hearts or between relationships. A huge theme for you, having 29-degree Libra North Node. And the 29-degree North Node of any sign is talking about the mastery and full completion of this karmic path. In the 11th house in Libra, of course, hightailing the collective and community that you're not only meant to establish but help transform based on relationship constructs and lessons that you'll really uncover sociologically so. So being a sacred being like so and a yin-yang master, right, in the miracle class of earth signs allows you to generate on a spiritual level a lot of passion, which in the ninth has much to do with the power of belief. And that's another theme here that I've noticed. I also have my energy in the ninth with my sun in the second, because a lot of this is not only to speak of the power of belief, or in your case, the strength of the belief in your own heart, love, which makes this very powerful, but also your ability to control these energies, as Capricorn represents the fully self-realized individual who knows who they are and completely understands what they can do with that power. As such, having Mars in Capricorn and Mercury speak to your ability to communicate this power that is very much so controlled and brought into integrity through the self-control, once again, that you're able to instill. This is important because you need Saturn on your moon here, as sometimes you can be so passionate that a lot of this fire burns up so much of the earth you have worked to build for yourself. You are here to manifest very potently and powerfully and build this empire of energy and influence you create literally for yourself by expressing your ideas, whether through writing or whether through the actions you take to assert your influence. And even though Mercury is retrograde, it's still going to carry forth with it its magic ability to, like a speakerphone, express your ideas as you build values for people, values that promise stability. And of course, all this Taurus energy now speaks very profoundly of you transferring and even gaining fun from how you produce and make this a part of your lifestyle through your behavior. A lot that, of course, comes into focus here incorporates your ability to balance the erotic nature of Lilith and how you implement this in your routine. But a key feature of Earth here will have much to do with the physical nature of how you ground your real endeavors. And what's so awesome about being born in 77 is having that Uranus and Scorpio energy while also harnessing the Neptune and Sagittarius energy. Really allowing you to embrace quite profoundly your ability to see into this spiritual realm. Neptune on the rising really lets you reflect back the higher selves of others and also really, embrace your own personal divinity as this perceptual power and magic really helps you reflect the meaning of who people are based on what they project to you. And with Uranus in your 12th, this gives you such a clear cognizance to where you can really just know without knowing. But because this sextiles your sun in Cap, you'll be able to derive an idea of where this comes from based on how well people react to you. So this may be really tearing you apart currently because Pluto is currently on your sun, really having you shed parts of your own self that you now have to die to in order to awaken and completely transform into your greatest self. But you also are Pluto Libra. So this is really having you deal with sideways shade from people who refuse to see into this value and how you access this energy. Of course, with this Jupiter and Taurus energy, that makes it quite abundant for you to develop a foundation in any work situation you're in. Look to the square that, your Moon and Saturn make to this Taurus energy to challenge with the T square to Uranus how well you can influence this belief and show others and yourself how real this energy translates, psychically so and physically so. Because with Moon Saturn, it's going to really add a lot of challenge to how, potently you can express this without doubting yourself, as doubt could really work against you. But that Pluto square to Pluto in your sun is going to test greatly how you establish and stand up for this worth, as it will incorporate a lot of psychic attack through forcing you to determine who you can trust and who you can't trust, especially with what you have, so it doesn't get stolen. And with Neptune now in Pisces squaring your Neptune, this is very, very powerfully having you gain a private understanding of how the projection of your energy can influence your reality while showing you into secret parts of the spiritual realm that apply into your physical world, so that such ideas and thoughts you focus on very quickly simulate a law of attraction-esque vibe. Moving forward, over the next 3 years, you're going to gain a lot of clarity over how to establish this kingdom and empire of your own, work that you've made. And what's very important about this is to embrace quite profoundly also the measure of success you're ready to step into. Because with Jupiter that's transiting your 12th, you're going to gain a great spiritual awakening from releasing old habits over the past 12 years and really changing how you believe, as this will shift into your first house and you start a new 12-year adventure. Thank you very much for ordering this. You have the vibration of awesome integrity. You stay blessed. Peace.